Joke. I'll be fucking Mark.
All right.
Hello and welcome to Something Casual with Danny and Dre. Today we have our guest speaker, Tashad. Hey, Tashad.
So.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me? Hey. Fourth time's the charm.
Hey, you already... 4, it's like 8.
12.
Whatever.
News counting.
Hey, 4 plus 8 is 12.
Hey.
Oh, you know your math.
Sometimes. All right. Well, today,
It took me a minute.
one of the objects we're talking about is White Claw. I've been hearing so much about this.
I'm gonna open mine.
Right now? Let's open it. You want me to open it?
It's supposed to be the new thing that white girls are getting crazy about.
It's the white girl Starbucks of alcohol.
All right, you're gonna go first, Tasha.
Take a sip and tell us.
No.
Yeah.
Take a sip. Tell us how you feel about it.
Oh, shit.
Was it? Was it good?
No. Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
You don't like it?
No.
What flavor did you
What did it
have?
taste
This is
like?
black cherry.
What's the flavor?
Do you want to try a different one?
It tastes
We
like
have-
water.
we-
It tastes like bubbly, watery shit.
That's what seltzer water is.
That's what it tastes like. Not hydrated. What's that shit called? Carbonated water. That's what the fucking. Just like.
That's what seltzer water.
Oh, well, that shit's fucking disgusting. There's not nan bit of black or cherry in that shit. The fuck wrong? Fuck white people. Nasty ass shit. It's supposed to be some.
Right.
This is what white girls drink.
Drink. You gonna?
I'm gonna try to sip of this black cherry.
Facts, right? Disgusting.
It's not that bad.
You smell fucking liar.
I swear, I taste the black cherry.
All right,
Go ahead, Danny.
I got. I actually like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
White.
I like it a lot.
Y'all just unlock your inner white girl, huh? I am a nigga. we don't drink this bullshit.
It's gluten free. There's
Right.
only 100 calories in it.
There's 2 grams of sugar in it. by the way.
That's why it's disgusting, huh?
Well,
There's no flavor. There's no carbs.
It's natural flavor.
So it's crafted using our unique brew pure process and only the finest natural flavors to deliver a surge of pure refreshment and a hard seltzer like no other.
Yeah, you can't-
Maybe it'll grow on you.
It won't.
you gotta
I'm not drinking it no more.
Take one more.
One more sip. Just try it. Without the. Just do the normal.
It ain't even got no color to it. It's just straight white.
That's what seltzer is.
Then how you gonna call it black cherry flavor?
What?
This is the flavor of it.
No food color in this bitch or nothing.
It's natural.
But you did put your mouth on this, didn't you? And God knows what you've been doing with your mouth today. Dang.
Holy shit.
Damn. You brush your teeth since y'all did that shit earlier? I don't believe you. That shit sound nasty as hell.
Is that why it took so long to get here?
It's still fucking disgusting. I'm not tasting that no more.
Well, just because you poured it in a different cup doesn't change the flavor. we just thought you might have a second opinion.
No, it's still some
So
shit.
it's still shit after the
yeah.
first.
So it has
It's 5% alcohol now.
correct.
I can't tell.
What flavor alcohol though?
It's just like a fermented sugar alcohol.
So it's like brewed and then it's just like a whoop right inside the Alka-Seltzer. I don't know. I like it, man.
Alka-Seltzer? Like Alka-Seltzer Plus? So that's why you ever drunk that shit before? That crap is fucking disgusting. Alka-Seltzer Plus is in this bitch. That's where you get the bubbliness from and shit.
It's Alka-Seltzer.
That fucking shit is disgusting.
I bet your stomach won't hurt after.
You still drinking it?
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Disgusting.
It tastes like black
It's
cherry.
disgusting. No, it doesn't.
Because you're used to Kool-Aid black cherry. That's 100% sugar.
I'm used to real. I'm used to
5% water.
real flavor that is black cherry flavor.
Okay, so name a drink
So like Kool-Aid.
Besides Kool-Aid,
besides Kool-Aid.
the sodas,
Black cherry soda.
motherfucker. I had some Mike's Hard Lemonade that was black cherry and it tasted better than this bullshit.
That does
Yeah,
taste
that
really
is-
good. But that
Mike's
shit,
Hard Lemonade is fire.
that
okay?
shit is filled with sugar and shit though.
I don't care. It makes me full. Okay, I don't even feel like I gotta eat after drinking that shit.
It doesn't upset your stomach.
No, it makes me burp.
This makes you burp.
No, that makes me want to gag and throw up. I get
actually-
like white girls.
Oh,
It
shit.
makes sense.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, it's decent. I mean, I'm not gonna crack one open every time I get home.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink this shit. Like, if I didn't have to. If that's all that was.
You don't have to now, but you're still drinking it.
I
So,
mean, I took 2 sips and I'm good. I have Jameson, by the way. So
you
that's-
drunk half a can.
Damn, you drank half a can?
No, we're drinking Jameson. That's what's got me feeling right.
Oh, okay.
But Jameson is so nasty.
Not with the splash of water.
First off, you use like the water hose for your water. That was not a splash.
So why didn't you eat Dre's food today?
What? Because he can't cook.
Oh,
That's tough.
shit.
All right, so basically, the first time I ever ate this man's cooking, he was like, "Hey man, I'm cooking these ribs. Da 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 da. You should come over, right?" And I'm like, you know what? Let me ask the ex-wifey.
Okay.
And she was like, I mean, free food. Niggas don't turn down free food. You know what I mean? She's like, what can he cook? I was like, I don't know. He said he can. We'll find out. And then he asked me about how he was going to cook the ribs.
Russ's
No,
face
it's
right
like, you know, you should slow cook the
I'm
ribs.
gonna let him say his part.
I was like,
okay.
slow cook the ribs, right? You know, cook them at a low heat and, you know, let them cook that way. They're going to be real tender and they won't dry out, none of that shit, right?
Yeah.
This nigga said slow cooking the ribs was 40 minutes and they were done. I don't even think it wasn't even 40. It was like 20.
No,
it was like 25,
slow
30
cooked him
minutes.
for like 2 hours.
Lies. Them bitches wasn't done, first off. Them bitches was raw as fuck. When I say raw as fuck, I mean raw. This is pork. Raw. Not no beef. Not no chicken ribs. No
Yeah.
fish ribs.
Okay.
None of that bullshit
Right.
that vegans
Fish
like to
ribs?
eat ribs.
What the fuck is
Fish ribs, yeah.
I've never heard of that. But go
Nick,
ahead.
everything got a rib.
I know what it's
If it got a bone, it got a rib, nigga. The fuck? These were pork ribs, and they were raw as fuck. But there was just one other chick that was there that was with his homeboy. She fucked them hoes up. Like, I'm talking about to the bone. But she was just hungry, and she didn't know no better.
He called her a cannibal.
She was the only one that ate all the ribs. Everybody else was like, nah, bro, we're not eating this. we just sat it there.
How long ago was this?
When we first
When
got,
you
well,
first
when I
was-
first got here.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And he will not eat.
I just don't.
But he will kill my nachos.
Oh, the shits at the fucking party last
Yeah,
time?
the cheese and shit.
That
I'll
shit-
eat that because
was
you can't.
great.
One is beef, so even if it's not cooked all the way, it won't kill me. And two, normally I've been drinking and I'm hungry, so you know I'm gonna eat something. If I die, I die.
You gotta give me a second chance.
I refuse.
We should. You should just.
No.
No.
I'm telling you.
No. It only takes one time with me.
Okay, the shepherd's pie I cooked today was ground beef. Why didn't you eat that?
Because I just don't like shepherd's pie.
You never had my shepherd's pie.
That shit was good. There's still a little bit
I
left.
cook better than you.
I don't know. I've never had your cooking.
What were you gonna say about
There you have.
how?
When I made that chicken parmesan.
What was your
So-
side of the story?
Right.
My rebuttal to that story was I was in a rush.
So it wasn't 2 hours.
And it was 2 hours.
How you in a rush and it was 2 hours?
As in,
He
like,
lying.
no, I'm not. Listen.
Oh, you had 2 hours to do everything. From the time you said you wanted to do this
Look,
until everybody showed up, you had 2
So
hours.
I thought it would be done at a certain time, right? But I had low cooked them too low for the allotted time. So I didn't put them on 350. I put them on like 300.
Even then, that's high enough. If you for 2 hours, 300 is high enough. You had to have that bitch at 100.
On warm?
nigga. Warm. Microwave would have cooked that bitch better than
slow
that.
until the light clicked. Look, they were very delicious.
Lies.
It was the middle.
You didn't even eat all your ribs.
I did, and I gave the rest to Coco.
And she didn't even eat those ribs. She's like, what the fuck is this raw shit?
Coco's your dog.
What up, little nigga?
Coco's your dog.
It's a little Pomeranian wiener dog mix.
Hey, man, stop licking on me now. I don't like all that dog licking shit. Go on now. I don't know. If I go get a husky on your ass.
Tell him to go to his bed.
Bed. Nigga said, "You not my master, nigga." That's how he looked at me. Bed.
Yo, Tashad, can you tell me the origin
looking.
of the word mark?
So, for my my non-black historians out here, mark developed back in like the 80s, right?
I just imagine like a
Take you back.
like like in Arthur where I was like
We're going back in time.
So, back in like the 80s, there was this white boy named Mark. Or a black guy named Mark. It was somebody named Mark. But he was a complete douche. And like a dirtbag, scumbag, just dirty motherfucker.
Could he be Mexican?
He can be whatever the fuck you want him to be. Just know his name was Mark.
I want him to be Asian.
And like a bunch of niggas, because you know they had to be niggas. The only niggas can make somebody's name an insult. Who was
you fucking Daniel. You fucking Daniel.
Fucking Dre.
Motherfucker. One of the homies was probably joking. He was like, "You fucking Mark ass nigga." And it was like, "How dare you call me a Mark? Ain't no goddamn Mark. Mark is a dirty bitch. Just like you fucking Mark." And it's been an insult ever since. Okay. So if you hear a black person calling you a Mark, I promise you it is an insult. He did not get your name wrong. It is an insult. You are a dirty bitch.
I wonder if people at Starbucks put Mark on people's shit just to...
Fucking Mark. Fucking Mark on everybody's stuff.
You know, now that you mention that, I can honestly say that I've never seen a black person at Starbucks. Like, working behind. Like, as soon as you walk in, like,
I've seen
hey,
one.
welcome to Starbucks.
I've seen one.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Some?
I don't know. I've never been.
I've never seen more than one. I've seen one.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't black. Like, I've never seen. Hey, welcome
I was
to Starbucks.
lying. I've never seen. But I also don't go to Starbucks, so it doesn't affect me.
Okay, but I mean, like, if you walk in, someone's just like, "Hey, welcome to Starbucks, motherfucker."
That'd be me.
And you walk in line and you stand there. He's like, "Come on, what you want? Come on, what?"
Fuck you want, nigga?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think the customer service would be a lot different.
It's like Popeyes.
Oh shit!
Speaking of
Popeyes, y'all better be like I'm stuck in Hawaii because I'm trying to figure out what them sandwiches is like, and they don't have them here in Hawaii.
You know why?
They almost got jumped.
Hawaii has
hoes.
food come out like a new video game. Like there's a release date for chicken
It's
sandwich.
Yeah, they said it won't be till like November.
It's a long flight, man.
Yeah, we gotta make sure the chicken is okay the whole flight.
So I think that the mainland is the demo.
For everything.
Well, you think niggas on mainland acting up over some chicken? Don't shit last out here in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like when it was peach, that peach crown came out.
Yeah.
That peach crown came. That shit was sold out in like 2 days. You couldn't find that bitch on the island for shit. You had to pay niggas like $200-300 to get you a bottle of them hoes because
Facts. I paid
You
$200
wouldn't.
Which one do you think is better?
peach.
No, I mean like the Popeyes or the Chick-fil-A.
I mean, I never had Popeyes, but I would assume Popeyes is better because Chick-fil-A is garbage to me.
That's crazy.
I personally don't like Chick-fil-A. I've been to it. I don't like it. Their chicken is overrated as fuck.
I think it's great.
I think it's good.
Y'all also think this White Claw shit is good. So I have a hard time trusting your taste buds, okay?
Yeah, granted, yeah.
And the fact
That's
that
a
I
good
eat
point.
popcorn.
Yeah, touche.
And I eat
Fucking over
popcorn.
here drinking Jameson with water. Like, who the fuck?
It's actually not bad. You know what?
Not soda, not juice,
Well,
water.
I'm sorry that Danny doesn't have soda here because he's.
Yeah, like we just went at the store. Mix it with the White Claw. What it tastes like?
Let's try it here.
Oh, you really
It
gonna
probably
do
tastes really good because I used to mix in LaCroix with that. It was good. It's not bad.
Tastes like black cherry and Jameson and water. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I can't deal with these folks.
I have a question for you, both of you actually.
Okay.
When you were younger, what did you want to be, and why are you not that today?
Honestly speaking.
Yeah, like what did you want to be? I don't care if it's something crazy like an
No,
astronaut.
no,
a
fuck that.
wrestler.
Ew. I'm not fucking stupid. The fuck? Fuck I look like going in space. I'm a nigga. Fuck I look like going in space.
Can't even swim. What the fuck you
Nigga,
doing?
right? The fuck I look like spacewalking in this bitch. I'm swimming, no gravity.
You're the only,
Oh, freak the fuck
you're
out.
the only person I know to drown in space.
Honestly, I wanted to be a bum growing up because they
You came to
like dead
you
ass.
came to the right state
I
for that
shit
shit.
when I shit you not. When I was growing up, because I was a lazy kid. I'm still a lazy person in general. But it was like when I see bums, they have no responsibility. They don't pay taxes. People just give them money because, you know, whatever the fuck reason, it makes them sleep better at night. But they just get to do nothing. They get to live where they want, go where they want. People don't arrest them because it's just like they're looking for somewhere to sleep. You know what I mean? So everything's free for them. Why wouldn't I want that? Right? Right?
So you legit wanted to be a bum?
Dead ass. The only reason why I didn't become a bum, one, I don't like sleeping in the dirt. I'm just not gonna do that.
So that's a real problem right there for a bum.
So
That's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker. It's like, I like all that other shit, but sleeping in dirt, I'm not gonna do that
I just
shit.
can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm not gonna be a bum for that reason. Two, my mom wasn't gonna let me be a bum if I wanted to. Like even growing up, it was like she didn't care what grades I made. I just couldn't fail a grade. So as long as if I made an F, she didn't care. But as long as they didn't hold me back a year, all right, whatever. As long as you pass, keep going. Because there is no retries, redos. You getting the fuck out of my house
Yeah.
as soon as you hit 18.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah. And then when I graduated, when I was getting close to graduating, she was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "I mean, work. I don't know what you want from me." But she was like, "Well, you either gonna go to school or you gonna join the military. Pick one. I don't care. But you're not gonna just sit around this house either." So I went to school. Wrong decision. Horrible idea, actually. I was so goddamn
What school
broke.
did you go to?
I went to ABAC. Abraham Baldwin Agriculture College in Tifton, Georgia. It's a shitty ass school. Don't go. No, really talk.
Shout
ABAC's
out.
lit. ABAC's lit, actually.
Shut up.
But that's the reason why I say don't go. It's too lit.
Shut up.
I did not know so many niggas went to ABAC. I shit you not. Because in the name is agricultural college. So you would
Right.
think a lot of white folks, a lot of farming motherfuckers or some shit. Nah. Niggas. Everywhere. So, me being a nigga,
So black people can't farm?
black people are not going to farm.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Unless you grew up on one, you're not gonna do it. Cause most niggas is like me. We're not sleeping in no dirt. We're not gonna go play in no dirt if we don't got to. Maybe when we was a kid, yeah. You grow up though, you just like, nigga, do you not see the shoes I got on? The fuck I look like going in some dirt.
Yeah.
I've seen niggas legit. It's raining outside, but they want to wear they fresh ass new shoes. Put trash bags over their shoes and walk outside to the bus and shit. Cause that's just how fresh they just knew they was gonna be regardless of the day. You know what I mean? So, fuck you know. Oh, never mind. The
All
dog distracted me.
All right, Danny, your turn. Tell me, what did you want to be?
Real shit, I did want to be an astronaut.
It was the only way he was gonna be able to cross the border.
I just gotta lift up over the fucking fence and I'm there.
If anybody doesn't know, Danny is Mexican
I
and a
am a
motherfucker.
Mexican, yeah.
But he doesn't speak Spanish.
I do not.
So why
I
did
understand
you
that a
not
little
go astronaut?
Because that shit looked hard as fuck after a while. After being realistic,
He also didn't fit the height requirement.
I would have been a great fighter pilot. They're short as shit.
I wouldn't know.
Tom Cruise, bro.
I never looked into the space program.
Is Tom Cruise short?
Yeah, he's like 5'7".
Shut up.
But you're like 5'1".
I'm like 5'5".
You're not no 5'5".
I am a 5'5".
Tom Cruise. Wait, hold on. Tom Cruise is 5'7". He's my height,
Yeah.
bro. He was.
He's
in
like
Top
5'7".
Gun.
Wait, let me look it up.
That's crazy. So, like, what stopped you again from like?
Because that shit, like, I got realistic as I grew older, and I was like, fuck, this shit looks like a lot of work, and I don't want to do all that.
So
And then I was like, you know what? I like DJing. I like playing music for people, and I was like, maybe I could do DJing.
And what age did you start? Like, I should start DJing.
probably like at like 10 or 11. I was like, fuck, I want to do that. That sounds dope.
I've never heard someone at 10 or 11 is like, I want to fucking DJ and just get this.
Yeah, I begged like my dad to buy me turntables, and he didn't do it.
I'm about to say if he did that, he a real one because my parents won't buy me.
No, he was like,
You go outside?
he was
You go
like,
outside.
look at that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is 5'7".
I mean, it's not that I didn't believe you. It's just
Bro, Mission Impossible seems
Tom
like
Cruise is garbage.
A Mission Impossible seems
I agree.
like
Thank you.
something for a height of 6'3" or taller.
Yeah, even in like,
Missions,
what was that fucking movie, Jack Ryan or some shit? Isn't
Jack
Jack
Reacher.
Reacher.
Jack Reacher? He's supposed to be like, fucking, in the book, he's like 6'1", 6'2".
Dude, that gives me so much hope to be an actor. Like, because that's definitely my, like, dream now.
Okay, so
What was it when you was growing up?
Yeah, what was it when you were growing up?
You guys are going to laugh at me, man, but
I'm gonna laugh at you regardless.
I wanted to be a wrestler so bad. I had toys, I had dolls. Like I had a Macho Man Randy Savage doll that when you wrestle with him, he's like, ooh, yeah. And I would spend hours fucking him up. Headlocks, DDTs, just all kind of moves. The time I figured out that wrestling wasn't for me was when I really wrestled somebody in real life.
Did you think it was real when you were younger?
I did.
You
I
did?
really did. All the drama.
Well, some of that
all
stuff
good
is
stuff.
real. So like, yeah, they're taught how to fall properly when they get thrown off the top rope or thrown off the top of the cage or something. But that shit legit still hurts. The
No, yeah,
tables,
no.
they're meant
Yeah.
to
I'm
collapse.
talking about
but
like,
that shit still hurts.
the storyline and shit.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, like,
storylines
with,
are
like,
completely
yeah,
fake.
with
Well,
like
see, I didn't
who's gonna
know that.
win and
Oh
like, they
yeah,
all know
most
that
definitely.
shit.
Most of them are fake. Some of them
Yeah.
it's up in the air, like go for it, and just whoever wins.
Well, I mean,
Wrestling
So like
Insider
the
right here.
like
dude.
the John
true.
Cena and the Rock one, that the more recent one. Even though I've stopped watching wrestling a long time ago, I heard about this one. That
Great
was one.
match.
That
Great
was one of the
match.
few ones that was like legit. Which one of y'all gonna last the longest?
That was the highest rating
Yeah,
watched fights in WWE history.
yeah. So that was like one of the that was like one of the few like y'all just go at it and whoever wins.
You
Those
wanna-
are my
wins.
two favorite wrestlers.
You want another drink?
Yeah.
Deshaun?
I don't want no more White Claw.
No, I'll get you.
You don't have nothing else but White Claw, Jameson, and water. Jameson
So
is
pick
disgusting.
You got three options.
I have water right
Jameson
here.
or White
I
Claw.
got water right
Yeah,
here.
you can put that in the Jameson.
No, ew. I don't want no Jameson. Don't give me that bullshit. No.
So I'll go back to what happened. So I remember back where I'm from, San Diego, I was wrestling with my homies, and we had a battle royale, like a legit battle royale. And since we thought wrestling was real, we treated it as such. So we played in the grass. And for you guys who don't know, one of my favorite wrestlers, I had several favorite wrestlers at the time. It was John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, blah, blah, blah. So I always tried to mock their moves and everything. So I was fighting this dude. I don't remember his name, but all I remember was I jumped on his, I jumped up and he caught me mid-air and hit me with the angle slam. Now, for those who don't know what the angle slam is, I'm going to try to give you a visual picture. Picture putting somebody on your shoulders. They're laying vertical. You have their head in one side of your arms, kind of like a torture rack, and their legs on the other side, and you just fall backwards.
That shit.
Excuse me. When you feel grass and ground slamming on your back, it'll change your whole perspective of wrestling.
So
After
you
that, I was
were
like,
actually going fucking ham when you were doing it.
yes,
going
like we
real
were. It was
100%.
legit real wrestling.
Did you ever do
DDTs.
wrestling?
I mean,
Everything.
me and my brother did Power Rangers.
I don't know.
Is
If
that-
that's
is
wrestling.
Is that the
Oh.
same shit? Or what?
Like, so basically, Power Rangers was like me and my brother shit growing up, right?
Okay.
So, like, he was always wanting to be the Red Ranger because he a bitch-ass nigga. And I was,
Who are you?
I was always the Black Ranger because I'm a real-ass nigga. So,
The realest one was the Green Ranger. Let's be real. Let's be real.
technically, it was the
The
White
gr-
Ranger because
The-
Tommy was
no,
hard.
the Green Ranger was the realest.
No, he wasn't.
That's crazy. He fought all five of them by himself.
So?
That's real.
So,
What black person you know that won't fight 5 niggas by himself?
All of them, when they get in the corner, you don't got a choice. So fuck.
This
So
nigga
go on.
would go-
Regardless of the fact,
What would you go?
we'll be in the living room and we'd be like, "It's morphin' time, bitch!" Literally, that's how we said it because we were bad kids. And then we just throw pillows and shit at each other, and we'll punch the pillows like they're enemies, and we'll be jumping over the couches, breaking crap, obviously, getting mad at each other because we broke something in the house, and then fought each other. And when me and my brother fought, we fought kind of seriously because
I was gonna ask, are you guys like really punching each other or hitting each other?
so we were like 2 years apart, and we didn't really hit each other in the face so much.
Is
we
he
did more
old?
body shots.
He's older.
Yeah, he's 2 years older than me, but we threw each other. So he's skinny. Like he's always been really skinny his whole life. So he's faster than me. But I've always been really bigger, so I was always stronger. So if I grabbed him, that was his ass. But normally he just tried to run and push me or something, whatever the crap. But yeah, we tore up houses, or our house in general. We tore them hoes up for many of times. Yeah. There's one time
I think I did wrestling with my little brother. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
Is wrestling with siblings a thing?
I think it's a thing.
especially when you're a certain age apart, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're too far apart, it won't work that well. But when you're kind of close,
I don't know. We're like, I think, 7 years apart?
that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
I'm 10 years older than my little sister, and I did not play with her like that.
Okay, I can see that. My little brother, I threw a rock at his head. We were playing The Matrix. Let me tell you, he did not dodge it. Anything like the movie. I got my ass beat so bad, and he had this knot on his head for like 3 days.
Damn, you
I
fucking
sprayed
lied.
Clorox in my brother's eye.
Oh, shit.
So, I understand the ass whooping more. but I was in the right. He was throwing knives at me. You know what I mean?
Like, real?
Like legit, my mom
Like
had like
real
this
knives?
butcher set of knives,
Yeah.
and he grabbed them. He was just throwing them at me and shit. So
Did you dodge him pretty good?
no, I got one cut. Like out of all of them.
Oh, is that?
I got that's what this one
Oh,
comes from.
that's crazy.
For everyone listening, he has a long ass scar on his arm.
So basically, that came from when he was throwing the knives at me and shit. We got the kitchen, going to the dining room, then the living room, and you just circle around that hole. So I took off running from the kitchen into the dining room, into the living room, and I was coming back around the kitchen because I thought he was behind me,
Yeah.
and he didn't. He was waiting for me by the dining room. So when I came back in the kitchen and I hit that corner, he was right there with the knife, and like he chunked that bitch. I have on socks. I tried to stop. I am fat. It was really hard. So I slid
Like-
and I went backwards. Not because I was dodging it.
You
It's
did
because
like-
I legit lost my balance and I was finna bust my
Like
ass.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off type shit.
Yeah.
Good
So when I
shit.
did that, the knife actually grazed it cut me. I ain't gonna say grazed because it left a mark, but it cut me right there really
Yo.
bad. And so because of that, I got upset and I sprayed him with Clorox because it was sitting on the counter. And I sprayed him because he was like to go check on me because it's just like I'm bleeding. He's just like, oh, my bad shot, you okay? And it's like right there. I'm just like, yeah, bitch. And then I sprayed him in the eye. And then I ran into the bathroom because he legit got the knife after that and was like, I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm gonna kill you. He's like banging on the door trying to get to me. I'm legit scared for my life now because he legit wants to kill me.
Fuck, this shit got dark.
And then all of a sudden my stepdad comes home out of nowhere. I did not know he was home though. So all I hear is banging on the door again. I was like, leave me the fuck alone. And then he's like, sure, open the door. I'm like, oh shit. And I opened the door and he beat both our asses because
This is equal opportunity.
yeah.
Fair.
That's
And my
nice.
stepdad's like huge as fuck. Like like some rock
He's
type
not
looking big.
Not like Tom Cruise.
No, nowhere near like Tom Cruise. He's still like an inch taller than me, I think. He's like 6'1", only 6 feet. But he can bench like 400 pounds. And he's not like fat big. He like ripped big. A little bit fatter now because he's older. But at the time, really in shape. Could have been a bodybuilder if you wanted to.
So I'm looking on Twitter. They said that Hasbro, like the toy company, they just bought Death Row Records. Like legit.
A toy company.
Hasbro, like
Bought
the fucking
rapper company.
Hasbro, like the toy company of like makes like Mr. Potato Head, My Little Pony, and all that shit. I think My Little Pony.
So basically, all the new toys don't come out rapping and shit.
Bro.
they make
No,
Transformers, bro. Hasbro makes Transformers. They
All you
just
gonna
bought.
hear is "Try me." California. Those kind of park. Got the Barbies over there.
The Autobots are gonna like, you're gonna push it like, let's roll out, gangsters.
Yeah, all you do is start hearing the hydraulics and shit from California.
Why would because Hasbro can. Is Death
Just
Records that broke?
Well, it's like Suge Knight, I think.
Yeah,
Suge Knight is
nobody
broke as
really on
fuck.
Death Records like
So that
no more.
means they technically own rights to some of Snoop Dogg's music from the early.
I think like
90s.
Tupac shit.
Yeah, I don't know because
I don't know if was Snoop
Death
Dogg?
Row was Snoop, yeah.
He was on.
Yeah, Death Row was Snoop
Yeah.
too.
They signed-
Snoop,
'cause
Dre,
before Dre left.
yeah.
Have you seen that NWA movie?
I have.
Yeah, it explains, a little bit.
It spends a
about
lot. Some of
Yeah.
it. I think it's all of it. But
So I
He's
would say
kinda
because Snoop Dogg started with Dre. Well, Dre founded Snoop Dogg, but then Dre was like, "I'm out," blah blah blah.
You guys want to see something fucked up?
Yeah,
sure,
kind of.
not really. That's disgusting.
It's fuck.
Oh,
For you guys who can't see,
No, let that be a mystery of whatever the fuck it was.
oh, that's nasty. Whoever made that is
What's
fucking
the
disgusting.
most fucked up thing that you've seen on the internet, or that you've Google searched or some shit like that?
I don't Google search nothing fucked up, so
Oh,
I do.
because you know the FBI is watching.
no. Fuck the FBI first off.
Okay.
I just
for
wanna say that
research purposes only.
I just don't. I'm not.
I know. I saw you
fucking
put
mad
at
in your house.
I saw you put at the end.
No, it's just I don't like.
How to get away with
I
murder
don't like
for
watching that
research
fucking
purposes
shit.
only.
It's not really my thing to look up fucked up shit. If I just happen to see some fucked up shit, then I just happen to see some fucked up shit.
What's the most fucked up thing that you've seen?
People like
Killing
being
it.
murdered.
Okay, I can say
Which
that.
one?
I don't know. It's like one of those. They recorded him. They shot him in the back of the head and shit. His head basically blew off.
So there's a
It's like one of them, like in the Middle East somewhere or some shit.
yeah, there's a website.
It's like ISIS shit.
I guess I don't fucking know. I kept going.
There's a website called rotten.com. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
No.
Heard of it.
It's so twisted. So what they do is they put the picture, all the crime scene, like you're watching the news, it was like 11 people shot today, blah, 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 at the mall, whatever, crazy stuff. Well, Ron.com uploads those images. And see, they don't show you that stuff on the news, obviously, because of graphic warnings, family, blah, blah, blah. They're not allowed to. So Ron.com's like, fuck all that shit. Upload it now. Like, off the dot. I've seen a dude get his hand stuck in a meat grinder, and it shows his hand right here, and then the rest of it is grinded up like ground beef.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah, y'all can keep all that shit too.
That's why Tashad thinks you're white people, dude. Because we
That's
watch
not
shit
white
like that.
people stuff. It's just okay.
I'm
I
not-
grew up.
You also seem like the type that sit there and research purposes, alien porn. You just look like that.
So
type.
you've never seen anime porn?
Anime porn?
What's it called? Hentai.
Hentai?
Yeah.
Have I seen it?
Have you seen it?
Obviously, I've seen it. But I don't look at alien porn.
I mean, I see it on the site, but I don't click it.
Yeah, I don't go.
I don't
I don't go
click
out my
on
way
it.
to look for
No,
this shit.
but so when you're on the porn sites, you'll see click here for.
Ew, no. First off, those are viruses waiting to happen. Second off,
So he's trying.
He's giving the
No.
breakdown right now. Hold on.
well, it's not even that. So back when LimeWire was the thing, people, I didn't know no better.
LimeWire was the shit.
So, but no matter what you type in LimeWire, some type of porno pops
That's
up.
facts. Yeah.
And as a child, I didn't know no better. So it's just like, oh, crazy, free porn. So I tried to download the porn.
Straight
Put it-
virus.
Boy, put it, what you call them, the war horses or Trojan horses? Trojan horses on my
Malware.
computer. And yeah, after that, I don't touch nothing that says porn on it.
Computer
Unless it's
just
from
straight
Pornhub. Because
crashed.
Pornhub is legit. Shout out to Pornhub.
Sponsor right there. So you frequent the hentai section of
No. So I've like
frequent
don't get me
the
wrong.
hentai
I've
section.
tried it.
So you jacked
Back in
off
my-
to hentai porn.
No. I didn't say that.
But
I
have
said-
you?
No. I've watched. Like I saw.
Never
it.
have I ever.
Never have I. Ever.
Have
Never
you?
ever.
I've never.
I've never.
Because I
either.
can't get off on that. Because there's no.
But you get a hard on from it.
No,
Oh,
I just
okay.
I can't get off. But
Yeah, you didn't specify if you got hard off from.
okay,
You got a hard on.
I repeat, I have not gotten hard off of hentai anime before. But I will ask you this question because you said shout out to Pornhub. Why is Pornhub better than YouPorn?
The categories. YouPorn setup is garbage. First off, a lot of the videos you can find on X videos, and I just don't even like the picture quality of the video.
It's all 1080p.
I like
Versus
The user interface
First
is-
off, Pornhub has a virtual. They got the virtual shit down too. You know the
They have
headsets,
what?
the virtual headsets joint.
Oh, they
got
do
porn
have.
for
They
that.
do have
So,
VR.
wait, let me ask you this.
No,
So-
I do not have a virtual
No.
headset and watch
I was
virtual
gonna
porn.
say-
Yo, I watched this one fucking.
I've seen one before.
I've seen this this show is called it's on Vice. It's it's like a sex show. I forgot what the fuck it's called. I can't remember right now. But they were doing like a whole thing on virtual reality, and they put on the virtual reality headset, and then there's like an actual thing that like it's like a pocket pussy that's inside of like a machine, and then it'll like go along with the video.
Oh wow,
That's crazy.
Like Bluetooth
Niggas
shit.
gonna be single forever.
Now, granted, when the first one I saw, or the only one I've seen, when I was still in Japan still, and my roommate, he had a virtual reality one. So he's like, "Yo, Shaw, you gotta watch this," and I'm like, "What is?" He's like, "Don't worry about it, just watch it." So I put it on, and he pressed play for me, and like I'm like looking straight, and then it's just like this white girl dancing in front of me, all fucked up because you know white women can't really dance that well. So she's just dancing in front of me. She takes off her top. I see titties and shit. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I look down and like I have a white dick, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want a white penis. But like I understand it was the virtual reality.
You had the pink meat, bro.
You're like it's his version of POV, right? So then I look over to my right, and then there's this chick like right there masturbating and shit right in front of me, and I was like, yo. And so I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, and I'm just like looking around the whole house.
So your head is like moving.
Yeah, and you
everywhere
can
while you're-
literally see around the house. And so I turned behind me, and there was a chick in the back on a chair, like the ones we're sitting in now, just yamming her shit in. But I was like,
Yeah, man.
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it like skips, and then like all three women are like right there trying to suck her dick, and you know you end up fucking all three women. I didn't watch the whole video because it's a bunch of white women with no ass, and I wasn't.
So the show's called Slut Ever. It's like whatever and slut, so it's whatever. But yeah, it's fucking wild that they show like an actual dude who has like a complete setup and shit. He looks like the loneliest man in the world.
I mean, that sounds like a good
besides-
time to me though at the same time because it's like.
Besides me right now, but
So let me get this straight. He could bust a nut from
Yeah.
watching this chick.
bro, do you want to pull that shit up? I'll pull that shit
No.
up right now.
No.
I'll pull it up.
No, I don't want to watch some dude.
No, you're not gonna see anything. It's the chick that tries it.
There's a chick machine.
It's the chick that tries it.
I figure like, okay, so don't get me wrong. I had virtual reality at one time, right? But my fear was, if I were to do that, I'm sitting there standing up in the middle of my living room, beating off,
Butt booty naked.
and somebody's just walking, and I don't hear them because I'm zoned out. I'm trying.
And I just walk in.
I'm killing my shit, and you just see this butt naked dude looking like a blind dude just beating his meat. What do you say? I would just walk back out.
You have to. I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Finish what you gotta do.
Well, it's more.
But I
what if
will
you
not
nut on me
shake
by
your
accident?
hand. I will
would-
not shake your hand when I walk back in.
Damn you.
Yo, your dog's tall, Danny.
Yeah, he's as tall as I am.
Damn, Daniel. You say he's as tall as you.
You know when that shit came out, how many fucking times I got told that shit?
What?
The damn Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again.
Back at it again with the white venoms.
And we're doing pretty good. We're at 40 minutes right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How long got time to go?
I'll be honest with you. I'm drunk.
Wait.
White girl wasted off of this.
White Claw.
White Claw, sponsored by hard seltzer or
What?
hard seltzer sponsored by White Claw Black Cherry. 100 calories, 5% alcohol, natural flavor spiked with sparkling water and a hint of black cherry.
Wow, that's great.
And I'm at the end of my can.
Oh, you can have mine too.
Yeah, you can have mine too.
Wait, hold on, Danny. I thought you said you liked it.
Yeah,
I
man,
do
you
like
said
it,
you
but
liked it.
I enjoy fucking Jameson a
Why
lot
don't
more.
you mix it like you told me? It's a splash.
Because I wanted you to try it first before I
I
did
tried
it.
it. It was great.
All right,
Don't be a bitch about it.
I'll fucking do it. You're not even drinking, bro.
I have to go to work in the morning.
I go to work and I drink every single night.
Facts.
So,
You just call me a bitch,
so,
but you won't even do that.
so. Who asked you gonna whoop?
Not yours.
All right then.
Well, it's hard to whoop somebody's ass when you're 5'7", like Tom Cruise.
But he's not 5'7". He's like 5'2".
I'm not 5'2".
He's Muggsy Bogues' height, and Muggsy Bogues was a legend.
Muzzy Bose.
Was a legend.
It's not a legend.
He is. He took the Charlotte to a 50-point or 50-game win season several times.
So, Steph Curry took the Warriors 73 wins.
Trash.
And they lost
Trash.
to LeBron.
Trash.
LeBron is also
How many?
the
How many?
greatest of this
wait.
decade.
How many championships
fuck.
does Muggsy have?
How many what?
How many championships does Muggsy have?
He had a shit team besides Larry Johnson.
How many?
He had to go as
How
Jordan's error.
Many.
Jordan's
How
error.
Hey,
And
many?
his division.
How many?
Russ, you're a producer on this. So you can just cut his mic whenever you want.
It's not always about rings. The only reason I say that,
Allen Iverson has no rings.
Allen Iverson has no rings. And you cannot tell me that that man was not a legend.
And he's also better than Muggsy.
Right.
Because unlike
but they-
unlike
but they both
Muggsy,
have no
unlike
rings.
Muggsy, Allen
Muggsy
Iverson
was-
brought his team to the
but-
finals.
Muggsy was okay. Muggsy was 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5". Allen Iverson was
Allen
short
Iverson
too.
is-
He was 6'2".
No, hell no. I mean, it
6
was like
foot?
5'11".
No, he was 6 foot. I'm gonna say he's
No,
6 foot.
they put him on a record for
He was
6
the same
foot.
height as Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry
No,
was
they
6
put
foot.
and they also put him on a record as like 6'1", and he's not.
He's
They
not.
got
He's 6
if you
foot.
look up Chris Paul's height, they're gonna say
6
he's
foot.
and he's not.
He's shorter than that.
Yes,
How tall is Chris Paul?
he's like
Look it
5'11"
up.
as well.
Danny. How tall is Chris Paul?
Anybody that's always 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", they can just give him 6 feet.
Chris Paul.
That's not true
Height.
because Kevin Durant is more.
Kevin Durant
Is
listed him.
7 foot.
Kevin Durant also listed himself as 6'8".
Google never lies, dude.
Google lies all the time. What
No,
are you
it
talking
doesn't.
about?
Google doesn't lie.
I can
Google
type up
never
a lie
lies.
right now and Google and it'll say it's real.
No, it won't.
Give me
Yeah,
a lie
Google.
to type in Google right now
Give me
for the
your phone.
audience.
Give me your phone.
I'm not
No,
giving you my
no,
phone.
say it. Say
No,
it.
no.
What can the audience type in that's a lie?
What's the lie on Google?
Yeah,
And they'll show you a lie on Google.
I don't know about
I don't like
man.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't care
Give me
for
something
that.
better.
Do it and find out.
Give me something better.
You guys want to watch the VR shit?
No,
No.
man. I'm not just-
You need to go beat your dick or something?
I'm already in too deep, man. That doesn't look like virtual reality. It looks like something off of the home
I
camera.
think VR appealed to
That looks like a
the
live.
dreamer. Things get boring after a while, so
He
with
does
VR,
look lonely.
I
Is
can
that his
do
house?
That's his house.
By
I can
himself.
do whatever I want in my room.
So he asked that girl to come over
You're
and
19.
She does a documentary on this.
Has VR enabled you to have experience?
You really trying to make us watch this? I don't want to watch this.
It's funny.
With
Where are we
virtual
gonna
reality, I
go?
think it's a big part of it.
He looks lonely, dude.
Broadens what I
That
can
is the white version of
do in my
Daniel.
town. Pretty basics. It's just-
If you go upstairs,
Oh, he lives on a farm? A farm?
I identify as pansexual, so
What's a pansexual?
They fuck anything.
He fucks pans, dude.
with VR,
I'm just kidding.
different genders, different races. You can find animated porn, monster porn.
What the fuck?
You have a lot of options.
Absolutely. And I also really love the headset because it's almost like a type of bondage. And I think that's kind of sexy.
What is that?
She said, "What the fuck is that?"
What's a flashlight?
I guess you could say a portable
Vagina.
Pocket
vagina.
pussy.
Did you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to see me use it?
Attached.
He says that too?
No.
connects via
Bro, that
Bluetooth
looks like jelly.
to a video.
It's like fucking a can of jelly.
It connects to the video, bro.
Yep, that's exactly
And it does it exactly at the
How's
same
that
time.
not expensive? Does Best Buy have that?
Does Best Buy have that?
Best Buy actually, if you check on our online website,
It's like,
bestbuy.com,
look at that shit.
it does.
So I'm not doing anything.
Oh my god. Sweet. This moves at
2 Chainz has a show called Most Expensivest, and he goes through that shit too, and he sees it and he's like, this is gonna change a lot of shit for her. And it's like his whole crew is literally standing right behind him as they're like demonstrating it, and they're all just like, what the fuck? And it's like going perfectly with the video, and it's like, it's wild.
That's crazy because I
Dude,
could see-
technology, bro.
Yeah,
In the future,
dude,
Tashad has checked out of this conversation.
he is. But at the same time, I feel like Tashad will grab one because
I-
whenever he gets into an
Well,
argument,
whenever they are available at Best Buy.
whenever Best Buy says
For anybody who
something.
doesn't know, Best Buy serves everything, okay? So if you want it, bestbuy.com.
They're not a fucking sponsor. We don't even have sponsors, man.
Not yet.
And we'll get there.
Hey, Best Buy, shout out to your boy.
He
Bestbuy.com.
just wants a raise.
Tashad stays holding down Best Buy. he
Well,
he
it
revs
was-
Best Buy
It
so
was
much.
Wingstop for a while. We worked at Wingstop together for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Wingstop was
Wingstop
garbage.
was no, it was awesome while we
Dude,
were
I
there.
love that shit when you brought it to work.
Oh man,
That shit was
so
awesome.
good, right?
Yeah, it was
so
great.
good.
Much
Even
food
like the
stove?
day after, and you guys like brought it.
The day after, right?
Yeah, you would,
just
like,
heat it up,
heat-
in the
reheat it.
oven,
That shit was
or
still-
throw it back in the
that shit was-
fryer and put the sauces back on it. So
It was still fucking great.
barbecue with mango habanero mixture. Ask for it, and you can thank us later after that because it is amazing. What was your favorite flavor? Tashad.
Lemon pepper my wings. With some barbecue sauce.
That was a long.
So you
pause.
mixed up. Because I was thinking about which one I like the
All right,
most.
I got you.
But mixing barbecue sauce and lemon pepper together, good.
Are you for real?
Wait, hold on. hold on.
Is it really that good?
It's really that.
Bone in or bone out?
So, I guess it depends on my day because, like, at first, because I'm lazy. And
If you want to work harder, if you don't want.
yeah,
to
yeah. Like when I feel like just eating, I'm just hungry, I just want to eat. I'm going with boneless all day because it's quick. Bah, 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 bah. But if I'm trying to like savor some shit, I got time to get my hands dirty and shit. Then yeah, I go get them bone ends. Drums all day. Fuck the flats.
Okay, Danny.
Drums
What
all
is
day.
your favorite flavor at Wingstop?
I like bone out, boneless.
We said flavor.
flavor.
The type
But-
of damn chicken.
but
The White Claw's hidden.
but you couldn't even say flavor. So
Facts.
Flavor. There.
I like barbecue, the honey barbecue. I think that's what it was.
Wait, no, it's not honey barbecue.
What is it? I
Smoked
didn't fucking
barbecue.
work there, so I don't know it.
First off, who you yelling at?
So they have a new flavor there for you guys who don't know. Shout out to
Are we
Wingstop.
fucking sponsored by Wingstop too?
Not yet.
Best Buy, Wingstop,
I
and
know a
fucking
guy. I know
the
a
VR porn company that makes that fucking.
We're gonna first. Welcome to Something Casual with Danny and Dre's featuring White Claw, virtual reality porn.
Brought to you by the Fleshlight.
We jerk it so you don't have to.
I feel like Tashad would be having more fun if he was drinking on the.
Facts. Because all he's hearing is
I'm
virtual
sorry, I'm
reality.
not an alcoholic.
We're not alcoholics.
It's a joke. They're not alcoholics. They're really good people.
Debatable.
Well,
Highly
they're good.
debate- highly
Well, I
debatable.
should have said good person because only one of them was a good person, and it's not the black guy.
That's tough.
Wow.
They don't know which one of us is black
Oh,
because
they-
of my voice.
No, they let it. You guys, Tashad let him know I was Mexican.
Yeah, I definitely
so
said Danny was Mexican.
Cancels me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's tough.
Damn.
he's a phantom.
Danny Van. Shout out Nickelodeon.
Sponsored by Danny Phantom and the Fleshlight.
Speaking of that, so if Disney is coming out with their own like streaming service,
Right.
why is Nick Cannon not saying, "Yo, let's do this"? Because I can think of several Nickelodeon cartoons that would be bussin'.
Did you say Nick Cannon?
Nick
You didn't know he
Cannon
owns Nickelodeon?
owns Nickelodeon.
Nick Cannon owns
He
Nickelodeon.
bought
You
them
did
out.
not know that? He
I
been
didn't.
bought them out like some years
Yeah.
ago.
Did not know that.
That's crazy,
Yes.
right?
That man got moolah.
Nick Cannon.
No, he doesn't.
Nickelodeon.
You not, yeah. What the
That's
fuck?
crazy. You don't think?
Is it because he's black? You don't believe it?
Mariah Carey's married to a billionaire? FYI. Sorry, Nick Cannon.
Yeah, but Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
I still
Nick,
say
if you're
Cannon.
listening to this right now,
Fact.
Nick Cannon's
let me
running.
apologize.
Nick
Hey man,
Cannon-
you did
I
great,
told
leaving
you,
Mariah.
Nick Cannon's hilarious.
And bring Cat Williams back to Wildin' Out.
Facts.
'Cause that's my boy.
Yeah.
$50 million is his net worth. So I take it back. I apologize.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
you
high,
should.
man. I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's
something.
My net worth is like all of $2. So 50 million is a lot.
I'm right there with you.
Bro, my net worth is negative. I owe people
You
money. I don't even know yet.
They told me I can't get Social Security because I owe the government too much money.
All right, I got one. What's your biggest fucking pet peeve on a date? Like
On
your
a
first
date.
date?
On a date. Okay.
If I get catfished. I can't stand being catfished.
How many times have you been catfished?
I mean, like 3 times. But
3 times?
Yeah.
And how bad was it?
All right. So the first time I was in Japan, chick, she messaged me on Facebook. I don't even know her. Wasn't friends or anything. Just some random ass chick. And the pictures make her look, like, she's cute. She had a cute face.
Right.
Kind of like puffy cheeks, but you couldn't tell that she was fat. She could have just been one of the women that got puffy cheeks.
Okay.
And like all the videos she shows, like her ass and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, oh,
How was
she's
it?
kind of thick.
How was it?
I don't know, cause I
Well, you
I
saw the
didn't talk to
videos. How was the video?
I mean, it looked all right, but it was the angle. Women are really good when it comes to angles and
Yeah.
do shit.
I give you that.
We should get a
So-
women's perspective on all this.
Facts.
When I was supposed to meet her at the park, and because I was on base and shit, I was supposed to meet her on the park. I get to the park and like she texted me like, "Yeah, I'm sitting on these benches over here," and I looked at my phone and I look over at the benches and I'm like, "Well, she's the only one over there," and it's like this fat chick, like
Ooh,
legit
how big?
fat, like obese, big.
Obese.
Like bigger than me, big. So
How much do you think she weighed?
she probably was at least 230
Okay.
for a woman. That's a lot, and she's like your height.
Okay.
No,
5'1", 5'2".
She's like 5. Yeah, she's like 5'1",
Fucking
5.
dick.
She's like 5'1", 5'2", real short, real fat. So she's like a big ass circle basically. And I was like, oh hell no. So I just kept walking, and she sees me, and she recognized me because I'm not a catfish. I'm ugly in my pictures. I'm ugly in real life. You know me when you see
ain't
me.
ugly.
And she saw me and she was like, oh, and she waved at me, oh hey. And I looked at her and I just kept on walking like I didn't know who the fuck she was. Cause I be damn. So, fuck being catfish. I do that to anyone, but I feel like I'm being catfish unless I got stuck. Like,
What do you mean?
I was there first.
Oh, okay.
So the time I was there first, I couldn't run because I was already there. I couldn't just like casually walk off like I didn't recognize him, So this one time I got catfished out here, and she had a cute face. I met her on Plenty of Fish.
I was gonna say that.
It was Plenty of Fish, and I was already waiting for her. And then when I saw her pull up, she was big as fuck. As well. Still had a cute face, but she was big as fuck. And she drove this really broke down ass car. Like, it was really broke down, and it looked like she was bigger than the car. So how she got in, I don't know. Anyway, but since I was already there, I couldn't
Right.
run. I'm already outside and everything, like waiting.
Uh-huh.
So she just walks up straight to me and was like, "Hey," like she just knew I was Tashara.
How long ago was this?
This was like
Was it
after-
recent?
No. This was like after me and my ex-wife separated, so
Yeah.
it had to been like a year and a half ago or so. But like I stayed with the lunch with her and all that. She was cool people. Don't get me wrong. She was real cool people. had a beautiful soul in general.
Yeah.
How she feels towards people. We can't connect on that because I don't like all that beautiful shit. I like more the dark sided people. She's
Yeah,
way
you
too
like
much.
a fucked
asshole.
up person.
I like assholes. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm attracted to the asshole women's. I don't like nice women like that. They're too sensitive for me. But yeah, but she was like, yeah, I hope I get to see you when we get ready to leave. She was like, yeah, I hope I get to see you again. You don't be a stranger, and I haven't talked to her since. So it's whatever.
Shit.
You ever been catfish, Dre?
He's currently eating some Doritos. I've never been catfish.
Never been catfish.
I've never been catfish.
What was your pet peeve for a date, first date? Then?
It would have to be if they fucking chew, like with their like just loud
Their
ass
mouth
chewing.
open,
Yeah, just like
smacking and shit.
yeah, that shit I fucking hate. Or like, I don't know, like. Yeah, I think that's like the number one thing that will like piss me off or fuck me up. What about you? What about you,
clean
Dre?
off your nacho cheese fingers?
Yeah, I got you right here. Look at
So good.
Yo, those are bomb, right?
So good.
They're so good.
What's the flaming hot version then?
Yeah,
my
those shits
God,
are
I'm
good.
sweating, bro.
Brought to you by Doritos Flaming Hot Nachos.
Dude, amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of my favorite Dorito flavors.
I used to do that shit. I used to mix in the fucking Flaming Hot Cheetos and then eat it with the nachos, the nacho Doritos, and then just fucking. It tastes exactly the same. So
You know it'd be good, that Tostito dip, the cheese dip with that.
Oh, with that, that would be
Yeah,
fucking
that
bomb.
was so good. But I'll tell you about.
Shout out to Tito's.
Sponsored by Tostitos.
Cheese
I
dip.
will tell you this.
Just only the cheese dip.
the cheese dip. Fuck the chips.
The rest of the company's like.
Wait.
"Nah,
The
we really
traditional, those traditional chips, the ones I bought, the BJ's little bachelorette thing, them things is fire. The scoops are garbage. The
Scoops are garbage.
The scoops are. They don't even scoop shit. You try to pick snap.
Yeah.
Snap that.
They have the
powers
Cantina
back.
ones. The Cantina ones are actually pretty good.
I don't know if I had the canteen.
They're pretty good. They're like thin as shit, I think. If I remember correctly, but also I've been drinking too.
I remember this one time I was on a date.
Yo, this White Claw shit is actually pretty
It's good. I'm telling you, it's it grows on you.
It grows on you. You gotta
give it
drink some more.
man. And we only tried one flavor together.
I know. We didn't even try
We
any of
didn't
the
try-
other ones.
There's so many. Shout out White Claw. There's so many other flavors. If you don't like one, we have them all. But
I think you might like the lime.
I won't.
I tried. I was thinking that. I was like,
Get the lime one,
I'm
bro.
not even a lime person.
Tashai, can you get us the lime one?
Yeah, sure, because, the fucking shit is disgusting.
I'll tell you about this story.
Just call
So,
me Kunta Kinte.
I had,
Oh, that's not what I meant by that.
I had this date, and it wasn't a date. We just met, and I had already got catfish, so that rolls up to Shad's getting catfish. And we went to a restaurant. Obviously, I'm not going to use her name for license reasons.
We're already sponsored by Tostitos and fucking White Claw and everything
I'm
else.
not trying to get sued. But we went to a restaurant and we went for brunch. And I order my plate. She orders hers. Obviously, it's not a date, but more like a friendship thing.
That's just one is fine.
Just the one?
Yeah, we'll split it. Because I think Drake's a little drunk.
I'm drunk, man. So lonely. So I had ordered corned beef hash. And I ordered a side of bacon. Now, when you order a side of bacon, how many strips do you think that comes with?
Maybe 3 or 4.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
Well, this
not
place,
like 2.
Right. Well, this place is pretty awesome because they
How
gave
many did
me
they give you?
8 strips.
8.
And I love bacon. Bacon is like a boom. Like, like, it's like boom. Like it's a straight bombshell, right? So ooh,
That was
the
loud.
sound of that.
That was loud.
By the way, that's White Claw lime flavor.
So Sean's just looking at us like we're fucking retarded. I can't use that word anymore. We're fucking.
Oh, yeah.
We're fucking dumb.
Why you can't say that?
It's politically incorrect.
How?
People get offended.
People get offended about a lot of things.
Yeah,
Correct.
we're trying to get sponsored, so.
Yeah.
So we need to stop saying nigga too? Because people get offended by saying nigga.
Well, if it's from a black person, it's not really like.
Yeah.
So if it's from a retarded person, it wouldn't matter?
But retarded.
Because
I
I'm
mean-
legally retarded.
Oh shit. For you guys that don't know, Danny's crying right now.
Thank you. All right, let's try this one. What was it? Wait. So you got 8 strips. I remember
8 strips.
that.
All
That's
right,
what you were
so
saying.
I had 8 strips of bacon, and so she ordered the double egg with BLT. So she already had bacon, right? And it came with like some blah 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 whatever. She had a huge plate. So we're telling each other our stories on how we became single. And so she goes through her story, and I'm like so interested, I forget to even eat off my plate. But she's eating and telling me the story at the same time. So boom, that already kills 2 of you guys' pet peeves. Because 1, she's
I was about
chewing
to
with
say,
her
is-
mouth
is-
open.
is she
and
chewing with her
2,
mouth?
She catfished me.
Damn.
So-
and you still stayed there? You're a nice person.
You're-
She
really
offered to pay
nice.
for the meal.
Okay, yeah, no, I would have stayed too.
Free food. Niggas can't turn down free food.
So she's like eating. I'm like, okay. So I get to the point where I actually start eating my food because I think it's rude to be sitting there. I won't say it's rude, but I wanted to pay attention to her story because she was so into it that I had to.
Because
get
he was so
it.
into her.
No, not even at all. She was
finish
really
this
cool. She was really cool.
Finish that shit.
All right, hold on. Let me drink this real quick one time. By the way, this is Jameson.
Hold on.
Sponsored by Jameson.
I'm going to do it right in front of the fucking mic. It's going to sound so nice.
That's White Claw. Lime. Ooh, it sounds so crispy. Hold on, let me do
I
it
wish
too.
you would have heard it in the headphones.
Oh.
Fuck,
So-
we probably sound drunk as shit on it.
Yeah, we are. So I ended up she finished her story and I was like, all right, cool. I told her my story on how, everything went through with my marriage. And she, as I'm telling her my story, I shit you not, she's staring at my plate. No eye contact. No type of body language. Pretty much. So I automatically get defensive. So I start eating my plate, right?
It's your fucking bacon, though.
Because I'm hungry. We're at brunch. I haven't eaten breakfast.
You were telling the story the whole time, right?
Yeah, and I'm telling her at the same time, and no eye contact,
Right.
nothing. So she's just sitting there, and I finished my corned beef hash and toast. But now they gave me 4 pieces of toast. I had 2 pieces left with my egg, and I'm full already because I've been munching on my bacon. But every time I lift my bacon, her eyes follow. I'm like, I know you see me seeing you
Look
stare
at
at
my
my bacon. Like, get off me. So she, as she's sitting there staring at me, I was like, you know what? I was like, do you just want some? And that's exactly what I asked her. I was like, do you just want some? She's like, if you don't mind. I was like, I do, but I'm tired of you staring at my fucking food. So I give her, I didn't give her. This is actually what happened. When someone says, can I have some? You automatically think they just grab a handful,
No, I think they would grab like 1 or 2.
one or two, right? Just,
Yeah.
a
Not like a
little bit.
handful. But that's like,
Handful is a lot. Especially if it's like her size thing.
yeah, it'd be like
When
grab
I
all
tell
fucking 8
you
pieces of
that
bacon.
she grabbed
Right.
my bacon off my plate, my eggs, and my toast,
Like
it
what-
made her a breakfast sandwich.
with all your shit.
All my food. I was hot.
I would have fought her on spot. I would have started swinging. I don't care if you pay for this shit in
And
mine.
she ate it all. So I didn't go to
were just
brunch.
watching her eat
I
all
went
of
for
that
a
shit.
snack. I got a snack, and it was that would be my pet peeve, to reach over in other people's plates on a first date. I think that's rude.
Or eating their fucking food is
Period.
probably- yeah.
On a first date is rude.
You know what's a pet peeve in general? When somebody eats, like takes a bite out of something and then puts it back.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
All
give me an
right, so
example.
peep this. So my friend now, right? I had bought a pizza, ate some of that pizza, put the pizza in the refrigerator. I come down the next day, somebody warmed me up some pizza, and open the box, and there's like this pizza with like a one piece that got like 3 bites out of it, and I'm like, who the fuck just bites pizza and put it back in the refrigerator, like back in the box? Like,
What
that's
kind of
disgusting.
pizza was it? Though?
It was like pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple, I think. But it just like
So you put pineapple on your pizza?
pineapple on pizza is delish.
Oh, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother segment.
No.
Next
Anyway,
No,
regardless of the
we'll
fact-
save that for
You don't
next time.
like that?
No, I mean, I
Okay,
don't
we'll save it, we'll save it,
discriminate. We'll
we'll
save it
save
for
it.
another time. But go ahead.
So
go ahead.
it's like I saw this like, who the fuck does some shit like that? So when I see her,
Satan spawn.
I asked her. I was
Yeah.
like, Papa John's, by the way. Shout out Papa John's.
Wait. Let's do this.
So good.
So when I see
White
her,
Claw
I was
line.
like, hey, did you
That's
eat
way-
some of the pizza?
It's really good.
That's nasty.
Try it.
No.
Take it.
I'm
Try
not
the
drinking.
lime. Take it just
No.
a sip. Just
No.
a
Try
sip.
the lime. Try the
Ew,
lime.
I don't even like lime flavor.
Just
Come on.
try it.
No.
That's
Just
crazy.
because you change the can doesn't mean you change the flavor. It's still gonna be nasty.
Would you like to try the lime version? No. Oh.
Just check a bit.
I want that nasty
Just
shit.
a taste test.
Just a taste test.
Okay. Tashad, you have to do the taste test.
I'm not doing
No
it.
one
You
drinks
just
out of that
tasted
can.
it.
You
We need
have to.
someone-
You're part of the podcast.
Hey, where you at, Jameson?
We need some. Don't do that. We need someone
Just
who
try it.
doesn't even fuck with White Claw to try it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It stinks.
We poured it in the cup.
sip.
Just
Just a
sip.
sip.
So
No, I don't believe in peer pressure.
Just
Fuck out of here.
just put it on your lips.
You fucking gay.
Damn, that shit got real good.
You gay as fuck.
They should make that the tagline.
Gay as
Like,
fuck.
no, like you're gay. Like you're gay if you don't drink White Claw.
And people will drink it.
Yeah, exactly.
I would pop it
buy
open,
fucking 6 cases
and then just put it right there and be like, "I dare you not to." True colors will be shown.
I'd be like, I'm coming to my
Damn,
sexuality.
so, like-
I know I ain't gay.
So the pet peeve shit. Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
Granted.
Oh yeah. So when I asked her about it, she was like, "Oh yeah, like I thought I wanted it, but then after I bit it, I didn't want it anymore. So I put it back because I thought maybe you would want it." And I was like, "Why the fuck would I want some pizza that you bit off of already?"
so she
she
you were
did-
saying that she bit it and then
Yeah,
she put it
and then
back.
she put it back in the box.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Why the fuck would I want that?" She's like, "So you just we acting funny now? Like you ain't been eating my pussy and shit like that?" And I'm like,
But
"But
have-
that's nasty.
But-
you don't
Real
just
question.
bite pizza."
Were you eating her pussy though?
Yes, I also had eat the booty. I did eat the booty.
Wait. So you're telling me you eat the booty?
Oh,
Only on special occasions.
Is it
and
only for special people?
Yes, I don't do it to every girl.
Okay.
Only two girls have gotten it.
What are the
Well, technically 3.
What are the specifications for eating the booty? That qualify for you eating the booty?
I had to have said I loved you.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the
Okay.
check. So we got a checklist. We have a
Checklist. Okay, so Tashad's checklist. I have to love you.
Yes. No. I have to have said it. I can love somebody and not tell them that shit. So you know what I mean.
Okay.
Obviously, if I told you, I don't care anymore. So you know. And then 2, I would have had to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, it just sounds better. Sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No, you're good.
And 2 would be. I don't know if there's a 2. I don't have to love you. The first time I ever done it though,
Yeah.
the girl, I didn't even love her. She tricked me.
How did she trick you?
Someone
How
to
do you
eat
trick
your
someone to
ass.
eat your ass?
So basically,
Like, no. That's
No,
my,
that-
that's,
no, it's a
that's
dead
my
ass
pussy. I swear to God, it's my
no,
pussy.
that's not how it went.
She put up
This-
a red blanket. Turn on.
Nah. So
You just went in
basically,
fucking head first.
she was the first girl that ever asked me to eat her ass before, right? And I was like, "You got me fucked up."
I
Like,
don't.
That's
I don't think
nasty.
I've ever been asked.
She
Like-
asked me to, cause she was like, "You eat ass?" And I was like, "No, damn ass." She's like, "So you want to eat my ass?" I'm like, "No, I want to eat your fucking ass." She's like,
That
"I'm gonna get you to eat my
conversation.
ass." And I was like, "You won't get me to eat your ass." I was like, no, like
It was like
you-
a
you can-
it was like a competition.
yeah, like I've already
Damn.
gave her head before in general, and she can barely take that shit. So what the fuck I look like eating your ass? The fuck? The fuck? So
Right.
Sponsored by ass eating.
so there's this one night in particular. You know, we've been
The
messing
active
around
ass
for a
eating.
while.
Thank you.
And there was this one night in particular, I got really drunk. Like me and her went to my homeboy's house.
Like
we got
Russ,
drunk.
drunk or me drunk?
I was drunk than both of y'all.
Okay,
That's pretty drunk.
that's pretty drunk.
I'm
Yeah.
fucked
Like I was drunk to the point. I remember bits and pieces of the night. I don't remember the whole thing. So drunk as fuck. Get back to the house. You know, we down for the cause. I go down there. You know, I be eating the cookie. Her shit tastes like juicy fruit. I shit you not.
You're lying.
What
That
flavor?
was the sweetest pussy I have ever tasted in my life. I shit you not. That bitch was juicy sweet.
Get close to the mic.
What flavor?
Juicy fruit, nigga. You never had the gum juicy fruit? You know, like the gum, nigga. You know how sweet that shit be?
For like all of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like long lasting juicy fruit, nigga.
Oh.
Like some, like Trident and Juicy Fruit got together and was like, let's make this bitch long.
Let it ride.
So that shit was. I ate her shit for like 45 minutes, nigga. That's how great
Oh,
it
your
was.
jaw didn't hurt?
Anyway,
Did not want to answer that question.
no, it did not hurt because I was enjoying what I was doing. It doesn't hurt when you enjoy it. Anyway,
Yeah.
basically what she wound up doing was like, she was like, oh, let me try something, and she put her legs around my head, like on my neck, like something down there, and she put her next to, and then she lifted up her lower waist and stuff, and she pushed my head down, and I was too drunk to really understand what was going on, and I'm just going because she got real wet, so it's all that shit wet, and I'm just all in that motherfucker, right? I wait. We fuck all that shit.
It's a great first episode.
Now, when I wake up in the morning, she's over there laughing at me, and I'm like, "Fuck wrong with you?" And she was like, "I got you to eat my ass last night," and I'm like, "I didn't eat your ass last night." She's like, "Yes, the fuck you did. I got
And
you."
you
I
said
know for
that
a
with
fucking
the-
fact that
And she was telling me the shit, and then she was like, "You remember when I did this? You remember when I did this?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." She was like,
it's like a play-by-play
That
of
was my
what was going down last night.
bruh, she gave me, and then like when she told me, I thought about that shit, and it started hitting me. I was like, "You motherfucker." So after that, it was just like, it don't matter now. I already done did the shit now. Yeah.
I'm mixing lime and black cherry.
I did
I'm
that
missing
too.
lime and
and,
the coconut.
and drink it all. Hey, I will not lie. I did the same.
Y'all are
exact-
disgusting.
Black cherry and lime. White Claw is probably the best mixture.
That's good
of
as
seltzer
fuck.
I've ever had. And it's crazy that you don't like it
He's good.
at all. That's crazy. I'm enjoying
It just tastes like water, bro.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
With
like
lime and black
flavoring.
cherry.
Yeah.
You drink Mio, right?
I drink what?
Mio.
I thought you said something else, bro. I was about to say you a fucking gay.
Fuck is-
I thought you was like, you'll drink me though, right? And I'm like, the fuck? The fuck is with this gay shit today?
I'm crying.
Oh shit.
Okay, so speaking of
too big for that. Get your punk ass.
speaking
Get
of
your heavy ass down.
speaking of flavors, out of all the artificial flavoring in the world, that goes for Skittles, Kool-Aid, just anything you can think of. What is your favorite artificial flavor? Let's go, Daniel.
I think strawberry cherry.
Mixture. Or
Mixture?
together.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying like, are you saying strawberry cherry or like strawberry comma cherry?
I like both of them, man. I like both
So
of them
separate
equally.
or together?
Separate.
Separate. Okay, so
Like cherry is good as fuck. Like the Starburst.
Yeah.
Like the pink one. I don't know what fucking flavor that is.
Strawberry.
Is it strawberry?
Is it strawberry?
Yeah, the pink one's strawberry.
Let's
I don't
fucking
think
look
it
up.
is.
Strawberry.
I trust. I trust Tashad.
I'm
but
fat. I would know. The pink one is
Starburst.
strawberry. The red one is cherry. The orange
Red
one
one
is.
is
It
cherry.
is. I'll give you that one. I know that one. for a
Red one
fact.
is cherry.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. So you're probably right. All right. So
It's not
strawberry-
probably right. I am right.
Okay. Excuse me. Fuck.
Tashad came fucking angry today, dude. Yeah, it's strawberry. You fucking nailed it, dude.
God damn, this guy's good. He's good.
Clap it up for the fat guy.
He's fucking good.
Yeah. Hey. Make him clap.
Yo, remember when I told you to play "Make It Rain" the other day?
Bro, he put
You
me
know,
on
you
Make
know
It
how
Rain.
long it's been since we heard the fucking
We
song
heard that
"Make It
today.
Rain."
Yeah, I'm in this bitch with the terror. Got a hand
Oh, that
full
one.
of stacks, better grab an umbrella. I'll make it rain.
I thought y'all was talking about Travis Porter's version.
He has one?
Travis Porter.
No, I didn't hear.
First
that.
off, it's not a he. It's a they. It's a group. 3 people.
I thought Travis Porter was his own self.
No.
Travis Baker. I'm thinking he's
Travis
the drummer.
Porter.
Travis Barker.
You never heard of Travis Porter?
Barker or Baker?
Man.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Travis Barker.
Shut up one time for all my southern people that know who Travis Porter is.
I know what Travis Porter is. He does all the songs with Roscoe Dash.
I have no
Travis
idea.
Porter is a group of 3 people.
Travis
Who's-
Barker. That guy.
Yeah, he's a great drummer.
Travis Barker.
Type in Travis Port. What is it?
Travis Porter is a group of 3 young black men.
That's
They
crazy.
was
'cause
out
that's
back
a
in
name.
like 2009.
I
It's
believe
just
you.
like Pretty Ricky. It was a
Dude,
group.
they do look like Pretty Ricky, that's for sure.
It's like you know how Pretty Ricky
Pretty
came out
Ricky,
and there's like
Ricky,
5 of them,
Ricky.
but
You
they,
mean what's his name? Who's the?
it's really just Pleasure P.
Pleasure
but
P.
and his backup rappers. But Pretty Ricky was a group.
I give you that one.
Travis Porter was a group.
Okay. Hey. Doon, 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 doon.
Does that even sound good in the mic?
Hey, and motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm in this bitch with the terror. Got a handful of stacks, gotta grab an umbrella. I got White Claw, White Claw.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
I do not
Copyrights.
own rights to this song or anything.
It's fair use. It was parody.
Parody. Using the word parody. My next question for you, Mr. Tashad. What is your favorite color? And
Purple.
why?
Damn, that was quick. I was hoping like there
Yeah,
would be a
dude.
pause or something. Make it more dramatic.
I'm gonna ask it again. Hold on.
Purple.
Why
Like it
is
was a
purple?
like it was a tough decision for you to
Yeah.
make. You're
No,
just like
it's
you're
been
like,
purple for a long time now.
Why purple though?
So actually, growing up, my favorite color was green. Right. I got played out with green.
Great color.
Really fast.
Best things in life are green.
Also the color of lime.
And
White
then
Claw.
Shut the fuck up.
I moved on from green to like blue.
Uh-huh.
Then it was like blue to black, but it was like blue and black together.
That sounds lit.
It
like
is
green
lit.
and black. To
No,
me,
it's
together
ugly as
is
fuck.
lit. That's crazy.
Green and black is
That's
ugly
crazy.
as fuck.
No,
You know how I know? Because
green
when
and
I was
black
on
looks
Madden,
great.
cold,
when I
bro.
was on Madden and I used to change my color, my team's color, green and black did not look that great together. Green and blue look ugly as fuck together.
Yeah,
but blue
because it
and
was
black.
the lime green.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
blue and black was the shit. And then I moved to just black. And then by the time I was in like 10th grade, I was on the purple. And the reason why I like purple is not because it's royalty, even though purple was royalty back in the day. I just think purple gets me. And, you know. I
And,
haven't got-
you get purple.
Yeah, and, you know,
You guys get each other.
Yeah, it looks great on me. I don't wear it often, but it looks great on me.
I've never seen you wear purple before.
You won't see me wear purple like that, but it does look great on me. Just know that.
Well, I want to now.
I mean, because I just don't wear it much.
Okay.
But it's still my favorite color. I think all my players always have purple on originally. I wind up changing it up every now and again, but they tend to start with purple. Purple go hard.
All right, Danny.
Shout out to the Crayola color purple.
And what's your favorite color? And why?
It was green for the longest time.
Why do you guys have green and let it go? I love green to this day. To this day.
It was green, and then it was like exactly like Tashad. It was black, and then I was like, well, black is kind of the absence of color, you know. So, or it's like,
Tashad, you're absent.
Bitch, you darker than me.
Whenever they did roll call in school, it's like, he ain't here.
I did go to a white school.
did you really?
Yeah, I went to a white school.
Me too.
Was that the agricultural school?
No, I'm talking like in like high school, middle school. It was a
Okay,
predominantly white school.
So you went to a predominantly white school your whole life, and
Yeah.
then you go to
Not my
a
whole
black ass college.
Not my whole life. When my stepdad showed up, he took us out the hood and put us with the white folks.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's what's up.
yeah, and like it wasn't that great, but it's whatever. I knew to stay away from white women from a young age, so it wasn't a big deal.
That's a big thing. But go ahead, Daniel. Finish it.
I love white women.
Well, I'm from Georgia, and you just don't really fuck with white women that hard.
Got you.
I mean, they do now. It's easier now than it was, I don't know, 20 years ago. I'm old enough to say that now.
20 years ago.
I'm old enough to say that now. Years ago.
We were taught to stay away from white women 20 years
Facts.
ago.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like my grandma told me, don't bring no white women to the house. at all.
Damn.
Well, you gotta think about it. Our
And then, like, even-
grandparents and parents grew up.
Well, even
in
then, like
terrible
even when I was
times.
in high school, there was this friend. I had a friend, and she was white, but she loves black guys, right? But she couldn't. She used to date this one black guy at the school. He was only half black, but he couldn't like see her family because she even said my dad is racist. He would probably try to shoot him,
Oh shit.
like dead ass. So
and that's in Georgia.
that's in Georgia. When I was in Japan, stationed in Japan, and like people on my ship didn't believe me when I say Georgia is racist. There was this white girl that
No, I
was
believe
from
you.
Georgia,
I believe you.
and I used her as like, proof. And when they didn't believe me, I was like, hey, what would your dad do if you brought home a black guy? He'll probably shoot him. And they was like, yo, that's really a thing. Like, yeah, that's a fucking thing. The fuck you think this is? Ain't no gang. The fuck? And their only excuse is always, I'm not racist. I just don't want my daughter dating a black guy.
Why not?
That sounds pretty.
Because our dick is bigger than theirs.
Damn.
No, that's probably not it. There's some white elephants out there.
You think size matters, Tashawn?
It depends on the woman. If you're with a Japanese woman, size does not matter.
I mean, obviously they're Asian.
Are all Asian people short besides Yao Ming?
I don't
Well,
know.
you can't
I'm
go
short. I'm
Asian. You
not
got to
Asian.
go, like most Japanese people are short. There are some that are.
I've never been to Japan.
Japan is lit. If
I've
you've
been
never
all
been to
around the
Japan,
world
you
except
should go to Japan. Shout out to Japan.
Shout out Japan.
What part of Japan?
I was in
Sponsored by
Sasebo.
the tourism of Japan.
Shout out to Best Buy in Japan. Whoop whoop.
That's such a niche market. All right, wait. To go back,
Oh yeah, we're back.
Favorite
on this
color.
Yeah, my bad.
and it's gonna sound fucking gay as shit, but
He's
Like
go
everything
pink.
else that
Pink.
comes out
He's
your
gonna
mouth?
go- He's gonna go pink. I'm guessing pink. What do you guess?
Pink isn't gay.
I'm not saying it's gay.
you're thinking that it's pink.
Probably gonna be like
no.
something
It's
stupid
the
like
way
gold
he
or silver.
Said it. He said, "I don't want
You're probably gonna That's
Hold
all
on,
I'm saying.
Just let him say it. Just let him say it.
No,
No,
you guys-
fuck all that guessing shit. Say it.
Okay, so I like a dark cyan or like a dark turquoise.
So can anybody tell me what the fuck is a
I
cyan?
was gonna say the same thing to our viewers out there. If you could give me an example of cyan, that'd be great.
That's a dark cyan.
That's green.
It's a.
It looked like that forest green shit.
Yeah, it's like a mixture between blue and green.
Why you just didn't say
Why did
forest
you
green
say forest green?
Cause I didn't fucking know what forest green was before this.
before now?
Before now, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The fuck? Were you not in kindergarten? You obviously didn't have the 64 pack of
64
crayons.
pack.
You didn't have the 64
I
pack.
did not.
You was that lame ass kid with only 8.
Dark cyan.
Bro, that's forest green.
It's definitely.
I don't know what
forest
the
green.
fuck forest green is, bro.
Type
The
in forest
fact that
green.
he used dark cyan. So when he said cyan, I pictured SY.
Cyan.
All I know is I didn't know what the fuck a scion was.
Cyan sounds like more of a weapon. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
I was fighting zombies with a
Or
fucking
like a, I
cyan.
said, like, or like a dark turquoise is what I said. So
Well, once you said turquoise, I figured out what you was trying to say.
I thought turquoise is more blue dominant. Though. So when I think
yeah, but a
turquoise,
dark.
And that's more
turquoise,
green
though.
dominant. So
Cyan
it's
is
more like a
green
forest
dominant.
green.
So like a dark turquoise.
It looks like a forest green.
I didn't know what the fuck a forest green was.
Because you should have had the 64 pack of Crayola cards.
Yeah, I don't remember like half of the fucking colors.
You obviously don't remember having a childhood either.
I
Well,
don't. I didn't have
ask the
one.
Marines.
Wow,
you don't
really?
ask them
Man,
what
that's
color
sad.
the crayons are. You ask them what flavor the crayons are.
The Marines.
Yeah.
Oh, those fucking
Like,
idiots.
what was your favorite flavor of crayon? It's like it was dark crayon.
It was forest green.
Forest green tastes so good.
Forest
So-
green tastes so fucking good.
It's so good.
It tastes so good, sir.
Marines are kind of stupid.
Yo, the
Shout out
two-
to all my Marines that aren't stupid, but for the ones that are,
the
you're
two.
fucking stupid.
Okay, this is a darker fucking green, dude. This is fucking
That's forest?
forest green.
Which one's
And-
forest green?
All of them. And then this is
How
the
you gonna
fucking
say all of them when they look kind of like?
They're all different.
forest green.
All those are forest green, but they all different
They
shades.
can,
of the
yeah,
same
how they
color.
all different shades and you
And
call
they
them
all forest.
forest
I mean,
green.
most of them are the same. Like, look at these.
Bruh, those all look different.
How drunk are you, sir?
He's
I
drunk
was
as fuck.
pointing this towards you before looking at it, so I was like,
So you lied, basically.
I googled it and then I showed you guys,
And you was
I'm
like, "This is not
look."
even close." But how do
So
you?
Google
'Cause they're-
does lie.
No,
Told
because
you
they're
Google
not
lies.
even. They're not even close to like the dark turquoise.
But it's not dark coke turquoise. It's cyan.
Dirt. Do you see how many different?
Yeah,
shades
there was
of
some that
dark-
were just blue. That's
Light
definitely like a
blue.
light blue, sky blue, aqua
I guess
blue.
there's different interpretations of color.
Or you're just colorblind.
That's
Do we all see the same color?
that's the message for this podcast.
That's crazy.
That's the message for this podcast.
That's
That's
a
the
good question.
this is big. Tashawn's ready to leave.
Because
He's
he's
like,
not drinking
it's
some of this
9:44.
He's like, it's
delicious
9:44.
White Claw.
How
black
long were you
cherry.
trying to do this?
Well, we're at an hour and 27 minutes, so I mean we can end it in 3 minutes,
Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, hour and a half.
hour and a half. It's pretty solid.
I guess.
Pretty solid for first
Yeah, for her
episode.
time.
Like I said, I've
And
never done a
I had a
podcast
great
before.
time. That's when you say I had a great time too.
Eat
Wait,
dicks.
no, read it off of the script. Give us
Just follow the script.
follow the script that we fucking gave.
All right.
And
Well, thank you guys for having me on today. I enjoyed some of it. No, I'm playing. Y'all my niggas. I fucks with y'all.
Would you come back?
No.
Damn, that was
No,
real.
I'll
Too.
play.
That was real.
He answered
He
that
was
just
like-
as fast as he answered the color question.
You lost me with the colors. I was done after that.
Yeah,
That
I
was the
fucked
last-
up with the dark
The
side
dark
and shit.
cyan.
Fuck
I'm sorry.
the
Wait,
dark side.
what was
Sounds like
yours?
an enemy or some shit.
What was yours before we go?
All right, so mine was green because green is just the color of everything great. Money, trees.
Money's
and
not
wine.
great.
Best things in life are green.
Yeah,
Lies.
that's
Plus,
crazy.
pussy's not green at all.
That's true.
It can
And if
be.
it,
Yeah, but then they're fucked up. But anyway,
you, sir.
you got some shit to explain. But yeah,
Fun.
And one more thing. Shout out Jackie Chan Adventures. That's my show.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great show.
That was a great show.
I would actually come back.
You would come back. That'd be great.
But
I
if you
really
get a camera, I won't because, I'm camera shy.
I don't like a camera either. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so I guess
I
we
mean,
might keep it
he
around.
wants the camera.
I
He
love
loves
the
the
He
camera.
wants the
He
camera.
loves
to
the
go
camera,
around.
though.
I love the
I don't
camera.
like
I mean, I'm an actor.
I'm good.
That's what actors
I'm
do.
good with without the camera
Yeah.
because I feel more comfortable with just talking.
We
over
should
it.
do an animated one. So it's like we're talking, but it's like our.
Well,
I know
if
people
we
that
get
do
big
that.
enough, then
They'll
people
get
will
somebody to
animate,
sponsor that.
and then they just animate our shit if they're actually fans of it.
Or we can do like some crank anchor shit. And have
Next
puppets.
topic. Next time I'm on the show,
Yeah.
we should talk about anime.
That's a good topic.
Shout out to Kakashi.
And Cenas doesn't know anything about
I have
anime.
no idea about any of that.
It's okay. You have Google.
Yeah, you're right.
Shout out Google.
All
But
right,
that
so-
concludes.
Yeah, we got
our
15 seconds.
First podcast for the Something Casual. Danny and Dre would like to thank our
Our
guest
sponsors.
speaker and sponsors.
Shout out Best Buy.
Thank you to Shad. I really appreciate you coming out
Appreciate it.
here.
It was a great
No
time.
problem. No problem.
Even though you called us alcoholics, it's all right.
I only speak the truth, only but the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God.
All right, fans. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you listening.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Peace.